Begin in a comfortable cross-legged seat, allowing the eyes to softly close, the muscles in the face to relax, sit bones to be rooted to the ground. Notice that connection between the two. Allow the spine to remain nice and tall. Air to enter in and out through the nose. On your inhale, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale the shoulder blades around, down, and back to join the spine. Again, inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale them around, down, and back. On your next inhale, open the eyes, bring the hands over the knees. And a seated cat-cow, allow the chest to expand, head to gaze up. On your exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, pelvis tilts forward, chest expands. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. On your next inhale, lift both arms up to the ceiling and exhale, twist over to your right. You can bring the left arm to the left or right knee. And on your exhale, unwind. Inhale, arms up, back to the center, gaze up. And exhale, twist to the left, bringing right hand to the right or left knee. On your exhale, unwind back to the center, bring the hands over knees. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, chest rises. Exhale, round the back, seated cat-cow. Inhale, arms to the center, overhead, and exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale, hands over the knees, pelvic tilt forward, and exhale, round the back. Inhale once more, arms up. Exhale, rotate, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, twist or rotate to the left. Inhale, bring hands back to the knees, pelvic tilts forward. And exhale, round the back, chin to the chest. From here, you'll uncross the legs, allowing the feet to extend so the soles of the feet are towards the ground. You're going to keep the knees slightly bent here. Bring the wrists underneath the shoulders, fingers face forward. You can lift up with bent knees or straight legs, or lifting into a reverse tabletop position. Shoulders right under or over the wrists. Gaze is just up to the ceiling. Lifting through hips and bottom. And exhale, lower the bottom, flex the feet. Inhale, lengthen arms. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the shoulders, head and neck. Keep the legs connected to the ground, or as best you can. Slowly inhale. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. Lift up through hips and bottom, reverse tabletop. Keeping the neck long and gaze ahead. Don't drop the head back. On exhale, lower the bottom, flex the feet. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to fold. Again, as you inhale, bring the hands under the shoulders, fingertips forward. Lift the hips and bottom, gaze to the ceiling. And exhale, lower the bottom. This time you'll bring the feet in together to a boat position. Low back is firm. Legs can be straight or knees bent. Arms connected to legs or out. And then exhale, release the legs and fold forward once more. From here, you'll inhale and lift up. Just rotate and flip the body over so you're facing the top of mat again if you weren't. Doesn't really matter which direction. And lower the body all the way down to the belly. You'll then extend the arms out in front of you. And if you're comfortable, relax your forehead to the ground if it touches. You're going to inhale and lengthen. Walk the fingers away from your body and towards the right side. So you're finding a nice stretch along the left side of the body. On the next inhale, you'll walk the fingers away from you and arms over to the left side of body, finding a stretch along the right side. And then inhale, arms back to the center. Here you're going to lift the right arm and left leg, lengthening head to toe. And then set them down. Inhale, right leg, left arm, just opposites. Lengthen hand to toe and head to toe. Again, exhale, set down. Inhale, lift the opposite arm and leg. hold, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, opposite arm and leg. And exhale, release. Bring the hands under the shoulders, curl the toes under behind, and slowly lift up to press the hips back to downward facing dog. Always drawing the hips away from the hands. Feel free to bring a nice healthy bend to the knees, maybe look ahead, and then straighten the legs again. On your exhale, bring a bend to the knees, look ahead, and then straighten the legs. Make sure the pressure is nice and even through both palms. On your exhale, bend the knees, look ahead, step or walk to the top of mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale as you fold, relaxing the head and neck. Just rotating the head side to side, allowing the arms to hang. Then bring the hands to the shins. Inhale halfway, look ahead. Exhale as you fold, head towards the shins. Inhale, very slowly rise, keeping the chin tucked till you come all the way standing, lifting arms. And exhale, send palms to heart center. So you'll step to the top of the mat here if you've shifted. Bring palms to heart center. Then inhale, lengthen both arms overhead as you look up. Exhale, bend from the hips to fold. Inhale, halfway, flatten the back. Exhale, plant the palms, step one foot back, then the other to a plank position. Exhale, high to low, keeping elbows close. Inhale to upward dog, expand the chest. And exhale, back downward dog, hips away from hands. No need for the heels to touch here. The knees can remain bent or heels lifted from the ground. When the next exhale comes, bend the knees, look ahead, and return back to top of mat. Inhale halfway, flatten the back. Exhale as you fold. Inhale a little bend the knees as you come standing, lift the arms and gaze. Exhale, send palms to heart. Once more, inhale and lengthen, look up. Exhale, bend to fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. Keep the elbows close as you travel high to low. Inhale, expand the chest, engage inner thighs. Exhale, back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make sure the head or neck are relaxed, that the shoulders aren't cinched up to the ears here. Keep the tailbone nice and high, drawing the navel or belly in and up towards the spine or tailbone. And then exhale, bend the knees, look ahead, return back to top of mat. Inhale halfway, exhale as you fold. Inhale, find a rise to standing, and exhale, lower the palms to heart. Inhale, raise the arms up once more. Exhale, bend from the hips to fold. Inhale, halfway for length. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, find plank position. And exhale, travel high to low. This time you're going to come all the way down to the belly. Inhale up to a low cobra, draw the elbows in towards ribs. And exhale, back to child's pose. Your inhale, come up to a tabletop position, curl the toes under and press back to down dog. Lift the right leg on inhale, bend the right knee, and then swing the right foot through to the top of mat, drop the left heel, inhale up to warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, straighten the front right leg, open the hips to the left side, exhale, right hand to shin, triangle, Trikonasana. Exhale, bend the right knee, open the back foot to warrior 2. And again, inhale the front right leg, turn the feet parallel, and exhale, bring the hands to the hips as you fold forward, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Bring the hands to the hips, inhale back up to standing, turn the right toes out, warrior 2, right knee over ankle. And then exhale, right elbow towards right thigh, inhale left arm overhead, side angle, Parsvakonasana. On your inhale, open the arms to a T, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the top of mat. Step back to a plank position. And exhale, slowly lower down to the belly. Inhale up to a low cobra. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg skyward, bend the left knee, swing the left foot through. Drop the right heel, turn the hips to face forward, and inhale up, warrior 1. And your exhale, send the palms to heart. Inhale, straighten the front left leg. And exhale, release left hand to left shin, right arm skyward, triangle pose. Exhale, bend the front left knee. Open the back foot so it's parallel to short side, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, turn the feet parallel to each other, and exhale, bend to forward fold or wide-legged forward fold. Keep the hands to the ground, fingertips, palms, or release the head to the ground, any height that's comfortable. Again, bring the hands back to the hips. Inhale, lift back up to your standing. And exhale, left knee over ankle, left toes forward, warrior two. Next exhale, lower the left elbow to thigh. Inhale, right arm overhead, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, back to warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the top, framing the left foot. Step back to a plank position. Keep the shoulders over the wrists. And then right wrist under right shoulder as you open to side plank, Vasisthasana. Left arm is skyward. And keep the feet stacked or separated on the ground. As you exhale, release the left shoulder under the wrist. Inhale, rotate open, right arm skyward. Stack or separate the feet. Keep the hips lifted. And exhale, release right hand to the ground. On your next exhale, press back to downward facing dog. And then exhale, step forward to the top of mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find a rise to standing. Exhale, send palms to heart center. From a standing position, bend the left knee slightly. Inhale, draw the right knee up to chest, arms overhead. And then exhale, slowly transition to a dancer pose. Right hand connects to the right foot. Left arm extends. And then slowly drop the left hand to the ground, fallen dancer. Inhale, open the right leg to a half moon. Exhale, plant the hands to the ground, lower the right foot behind, and inhale, arms up, high lunge. On the exhale, release hands to the ground, left hand skyward. Then exhale, left hand to the ground, press through the front leg. Inhale, arms back up to a high lunge. Rotate the weight forward to the front left leg, keeping the knee bent, and see if you can find dancer pose once more, connecting right hand to right foot. Keeping your balance, kicking the foot back up and away. Again, exhale, bending the left knee if you need, releasing left hand to the ground. Open to a half moon, keep the belly drawn into the spine. And then exhale, plant the right hand to the ground, let the right foot fall, lifting the right heel. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the ground. Twist the lunge, opening left arm skyward. Release left hand to the ground. Inhale, back up to a high lunge. And one more time. Shift the weight forward, finding that balance into your dancer pose. Keeping the left knee bent. And then simply release back to standing, bring palms to heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release air out the mouth as you fold. Inhale, back up to standing slowly. Lift the arms overhead. Exhale, air out the mouth. Again, inhale, all the way back to standing. And exhale, send palms to heart center. This time, bend the right knee slightly. Inhale the left knee towards the chest. And transition to a dancer, wrapping the left hand around the left foot. Keeping the right knee bent. Releasing right hand to the ground, bending the right knee if needed. Open to a fallen dancer, left hip skyward. Then release the left foot, open left arm to a half moon. And then left hand to the ground, lower that back left heel. Open arms skyward, high lunge. Exhale, release both hands, left hand stays, right arm opens, twisted lunge. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Inhale, arms back up, high lunge. Shift the weight forward, keeping the right knee bent, and see if you can come up into that balancing dancer, taking your time, keeping the right knee bent as you kick left foot into left hand. Slowly release right hand to the ground, fallen dancer, keep the mind, or release it immediately, and release into a half moon. Flexing the left foot, release hands to the ground, drop the left foot, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, open right arm, twisting lunge. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Inhale, arms back up, high lunge. Shift the weight forward to the front right foot and try to lift into a dancer pose here. Maintaining a slight bend of the right knee, kicking left foot back and up into left hand, and then release to standing. Just give the legs or feet a little wiggle. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen arms overhead. Exhale, bend to fold forward. Inhale, halfway, flatten the back. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or hop back to plank. Exhale, travel high to low. Inhale, expand the chest, and exhale back, downward facing dog. Send the hips away from hands. Nice long spine, long arms. And then exhale, release both knees down to the ground, tabletop position. Take a few cat-cows, lifting the head and hips on inhale. Exhaling as you round the back, drawing space between shoulder blades. Take one or two more. And exhale, curl the toes under, press back to down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg, bend the right knee, open the hip, and then swing the right foot through to top of mat, setting the right knee and right side down into a pigeon pose. And briefly stay in pigeon pose, keeping the hands to support you or the elbows to come down to the ground, relaxing head and neck. As you do slowly rise, inhale to lift the upper body, curl the back toes under, send your body back to downward facing dog. Exhale, bend the knees, look ahead, inhale, straighten the legs. Again, exhale, bend the knees, straighten the legs on inhale, send that left leg skyward, bend the left knee, open the hip, and then send that left knee and foot to the ground. Again, briefly, just looking to breathe a few seconds. Hands supporting you or lowering down to the forearms. Head or neck relax wherever you choose to stay. And very slowly bring the hands to the ground. Lift the body up, curl toes under, send it back to down dog again. Make sure the spine and arms are nice and long. And slowly lower down to both knees. And back down to child's pose. Feel free to widen the knees apart if you like, as the bottom comes to the heels in child's pose. Slowly rise back up to tabletop position. Just come into the bottom, allowing the feet to extend out in front of you. Keep the left leg connected to the ground. Pull the right knee to chest. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, twist to the right. Make sure the right hand is close to the spine or bottom. Left toes are skyward. Exhale, unwind. Come into a boat position. Knees bent or legs straight. Either way, low back is firm. Arms are extended it to the sides if you can. Chest is lifted. Smooth breath. And exhale, release both feet to the ground. Right leg stays connected to the ground. Inhale, left knee to chest, arms above. And exhale, twist over to the left. Planting left hand behind the back. Right arm outside of the knee if possible. And again, exhale to unwind back to the center. From here, you're just going to allow both legs to come out as wide as is possible. Giving the legs a little wiggle and then sending the legs out to the side. Be sure to pull the skin away from the sit bones. Inhale, arms up above. And exhale, release hands to the ground. Or arms to the ground or whatever naturally falls. Relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. If you reach down far enough, you can even make two fists and plant them one on top of the other, resting your forehead on it. Otherwise, staying wherever is comfortable. As you slowly inhale, lifting the upper body back up, draw the legs in towards each other. And then just allow the body to come down to the back, hugging the knees in towards the chest and rocking the knees or body side to side. And then release the soles of feet to the ground, knees out wide, relaxing the hips. And then just pull the knees back into the chest, drop the knees over to the right side of body, twisting briefly. Inhale back to the center, exhale, drop the knees to the left side. And then inhale, knees back to the center, and exhale, release the feet to the ground. Feel free to release the legs completely. or to keep the knees bent if that's better for your low back. Either way, you're finding a nice, comfortable place to relax, allowing the muscles to relax, body to relax, just allowing the air to come and go on its own. On your next inhale, allow the belly to rise, fill with air. Draw the knees up into the chest. And exhale, pull the knees into the chest, giving yourself a hug. Very slowly release the feet to the ground and take your time to press up to a seated position. As you do eventually come into the seat, try to create a nice tall spine, maybe coming back into that cross-legged position you began with. Relaxing the shoulders, eyes closed. Just a few breaths in and out. Feeling the air enter and exit. On your inhale, keep the eyes closed, send arms overhead. Exhale, lower the thumbs to your head. Know your truth. Thumbs to the mouth, watch your words. And the thumbs to the heart for love. Thank you for practicing with me today. Lowering your heads to your hands. Namaste. See you again soon.